Hi, good afternoon. My name is Yuditsi. You can call me Judy or Yudi, whatever works for you. My answer to all. Today seems like a good day for me to talk to you about personal experience. I have three sisters in total. With me, we're four. But I wanted to talk about my sister younger than me. Her name is Kenzie, not Mackenzie. She's 15 in her sophomore year of high school. I want to talk to her because my sisters and I agree that she's the best out of all of us. She seems less jaded than we are. She's kind, she's very funny, and she's very caring, even though she's been to hell and back. She was born May the 2nd of 2008. She was a cute button with her sugar brown skin and her big eyes. A fun fact, actually, her name, Kenzie, means small girl with big eyes. We all loved her, but honestly, she was a little beautiful surprise. Kenzie was a very fussy baby and crying a lot, and it was hard for her to breathe. Little by little, we did notice some inconsistencies with her. We'd feed her and she'd throw up her food. It was hard for her to breathe. Little by little, we started also noticing her skin color change. Blue, purple, violet. And my mother right away said, no, let's take her to the doctor. So we took her to her pediatrician, and the pediatrician told us straight up to go to the hospital. We took her. She was admitted that night. Everyone was worried. Nobody knew what to do with her. The next day, her now current doctor had inspected her, and he said that she had what is called ventricle septal defect and transportation of the great arteries. So essentially it was saying that there was a hole in her heart, and her arteries where the blood was supposed to be circulating was not circulating correctly. That is why she couldn't hold her food down, she was changing colors, and she was fussy because she wasn't getting enough oxygen. She was in the hospital for 8 months. As a newly born, the doctor said to say goodbye to her because there was no hope for her survival. But again, as we know, she's 15. She's doing great. She's better than ever. And I would say, to me, this is something significant because even though she went through all this, she never plays the victim. She was in elementary school when she told us she had a bully, and so she said not to do anything about it. She was gonna take care of it herself, so we let her. We asked her like a month later what it was, and she said that the rumor was going around that her bully's parents were getting a divorce and she was taking it out on the children. And what she did was talk to her and her vent, and from then on the bully wasn't her bully, it was more of her confidant now. This is why I didn't want to do anything, because I knew she was going through a tough time and I didn't want to make it any tougher. So all she said is we had to be nice and good listeners. Funny because she's always making everyone laugh. Once we went to the store, we got hungry. So we went to the chip aisle and we wanted the bag of chips that was the very last one, which is the very high shelf. So we grabbed one of the rulers that they had for their school, the bendy ruler. And so up there we started poking at the chip bag, and it kept flopping. And so we said, it's bending, and all we hear from her in the back of us was like, that's what she said. So the whole aisle started with us. We were laughing. It was hysterical. And lastly, she's very caring. She goes to the store with my mother all the time, and when my younger one asks her to bring her back chips, soda, or something, she'll say no. But when she comes back, she'll forget everything on the list that was for her, but she'll bring back everything on the list that was for the younger one, and even a few extras. I chose my sister Kenzie because even though she's younger than me, it feels like she's lived a whole nother life before she even knew us, before she even came into the world to us. She's who I aspire to be. She's funny, she's caring, and she's kind. Through all her hardships and her personal demons, she's a lively person who cares about others and herself. And I couldn't have chosen for a more better sister than her, honestly. Thank you for making the time to listen to me today about my sister, Kenzie. Be kind and caring and funny every day, all day.